Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in the previous video, we have tackled the quick wins of tasks 1 and 2. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that. And now we are facing paper 1 task 3. And this task is worth a substantial 12 marks. And it is where you demonstrate your ability to analyze teaching materials. And the goal is to identify the core language knowledge, both systematic and discourse, in which learners need to successfully complete a given activity. So without further ado, let's look at the sample question. This is the question from one of the past papers. Pause the video first and have a look at the question. So, what does task 3 involve? You're giving a speaking or a writing task from published ELT material. For example, this one is the speaking one, and the next one, sorry for the blurry picture. This is for the writing task. This is also for writing tasks. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to share you those three. What you have to do is to identify a total of 3. This is the old question, so they ask you 5 key structures, okay, 5 key features, starting from I don't remember the years, but in the updated questions they only ask you 3 further key language features, okay, only 3, so don't freak out. Okay, so your job is to identify a total of 3 features learners would need. In the exam, they give you 2 examples, like this. Here, they don't give you examples, but this one here, they give you examples, like 2 examples. So you have to give the other 3 features, okay? You can't copy those 2 things. And don't forget to provide a relevant example for each. Okay, let's look at the sample question first. So this is for a group discussion for elementary level learner, right? For elementary level learner here. Oh, I want to color, but wait. Okay. For teachers, I think you can see it. It is for the elementary level learner here. And you need to discuss 5 forms of transport and decide which is the safest, fastest, cheapest, and so on. And they must remember to say why. So read the rubric, the question very, very carefully. Okay? So I want you to pause the video and think of some possible answers. I will also write it down here. Well, car, underground bus, bicycle, roller skates. So they have to compare. Like this is the first test. For example, the underground is the fastest, or maybe cars are more convenient than buses, like that. Okay, so learners need to know how to compare things. And another one is like this is let's have a look at the question again. This is a group discussion, right? So what do we need? I want you to pause the video and think of the answers by yourself first, and then come back and compare your answer with mine. And you can also leave comments in the comment box, and we can learn from each other. This is the key. So I think they need to know, learners need to know how to do the transition to communicate well. we don't need to write down that one. This is what I would like to tell you. So learners need to use functional language for what? Let's have a look at the question again. Because they need to discuss. So they will say, yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree, you're right, you're wrong, something like that, right? Because they are the elementary level learners. So functional language for agreeing and disagreeing. Example, like, yeah, yes, I agree, yes, I agree, or no, I don't think so, or maybe yes, but I prefer traveling by bus, maybe. Here I will also write down like that. Learners need to use, this is what I'm thinking, but when I write down, I will use learners need to use comparative and superlative adjectives. Am I right? And then this goes to another line. For example, yes, you need to give the full sentence. And what else? I think okay, we also need to say why. We means the learners, elementary level learners also need to say why. So like for example, the underground is the fastest. If someone say like that, another student will say, yes, I agree, because there is no traffic. Or no, I don't think so. I think traveling by roller skates would be better, or something like that, right? So because or maybe although, yeah. So learners need to use conjunctions, but I think so right here, but or because. Okay, so conjunctions and linkers to give reasons. Example, I think so too, because there is no traffic for underground. Or maybe when it comes to weight, they are the elementary level, so they don't know to use, they may not know to use when it comes to. So make your answer like elementary level, okay? Not as a teacher. Make your language like the given learner's level. So this is the elementary learner level. Okay. And wait, we also need to think about vocabulary. So learners, you only have to answer 3 things in the exam, but here try to brainstorm as many points as possible. Okay, so learners need to use topic related lessons. Lessons is vocabulary. So for example, like bus fares are cheap, right? Or maybe there are many car accidents, or something like that. So this is topic related, right? Bus fares, accidents. Okay. What else? This is the group discussion. So yeah, they need to ask other people. Like this is what we call turn taking. So learners need to use turn. Learners need to know how to take turn, or take turn and invite another speaker. Okay, like example, like maybe what do you think, or maybe simply in you because they are elementary students. Do you agree? Okay, so if I have to choose only these are the ideas. I like Comic Sam font, so let me change it. Okay, so these are these are the things I come up with. However, in the exam, you only need to choose 3 things. So for me, I would definitely choose comparing things. And also this one. And yeah, I will also choose this one too, because this is, you know, the group discussion. Okay, or maybe we can also use this one. I agree, disagree, but you can choose either way. Maybe they are not asking the questions in the elementary level. Maybe other people just interrupt and say, no, I don't think so, or yes, 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 me too, or like that, I guess. So well, let me change my answer. So here, you see what I'm doing. I came up with a lot of ideas, but you need to select the main keys. Okay. For example, here I can also think of learners need to know how to back channel. Like back channeling. Example. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, oh my god. For a lot of, you know, car accidents, or maybe okay, or something like that. But this is not that. This is not the key, right? For the whole, for the whole conversation, like for the whole task to finish, this is not the key. The key are those things. And I can also use topic related lessons. I you know, the other 5s are okay, but not this one. Because this is not the key. You know what I mean, right? This is not the key. So I will remove it. I think that's enough for this task. So let's move on to this one. This is for A2 level, pre-intermediate A2, and this is for writing. So please pause the video here for a while and then write down the answer in the comment box if you can. So don't forget, first you need to analyze the level. In the previous case, it was elementary level student, but here this is pre-intermediate A2 level student. And also analyze the skill. The first one is speaking, so you know I included a lot of speaking discourse markers, and for this one, this is the writing activity. So yeah, you have to think of the writing things, and also analyze the given specific instructions. For example, in your answer, you can't include organization of the letter and letter language for inviting again because they have already given in the rubric. So, well, and wait, you also need to be aware of, you know, those little things. Remember to say why or group discussion. Okay, so how about here? This is to write a short letter to a friend. Okay, so it doesn't need to be a formal letter. Give your news. You need to give news and invite him or her to a party. So you need to give news for why you are throwing a party, and you also need to invite her. Okay, So I will write it down, and I hope you are also writing it down. Pause the video and come back again. Wait. Always go back and check the question, okay? So give your news. I would say, you know, if you have already known me, you might notice that I don't want the superficial PowerPoint slides. I just want to deep dive into, you know, doing things at the same time. Okay, so this is, oh wait, I forget. I give your news. So learners need to know to use the narrative tense or past tense to give the news, right? Example, like we move here, or we moved to a new house last week. That's why we are throwing a housewarming party, right? And what is the second feature? The second feature is invite. But for the language for invitation, they have already given you the phrases. So another key point is you don't worry too much and give the answer like a Delta trainee. Give the answer like a pre-intermediate A2 level learners. So how would you say? You would start, hello friend, dear friend, okay, how are you? I would like to invite you to my housewarming party because we moved to a new house last weekend. So we are going to throw a party, throw a house. We are going to throw a house. Yeah, we can also write that one. See, when you think of, when you feel like the A2 level, pre-intermediate level learners to fulfill this task, a lot of ideas come out. Yeah, we are going to arrange a housewarming party, so learners need to know. Know is also okay. Need to use like future tense, or maybe like this is the exact one, right? So present continuous tense for the fixed plans in the near future. So example would be like we are having a housewarming party this Sunday. Okay. Ooh. And we would love you to come. Would you like to come to our party? This is already given. And wait, when you invite, what do you need? You also need to put the address, or like it is on, so learners like come to the party on Sunday at 9 a.m. right? So learners need to use prepositions. Okay, so example, it is on Sunday, like the 23rd November, like that. Okay, the 23rd November on Sunday. Or maybe the place is on P Road, okay, next to City Mart. So now I'm using a lot of, prepositions. On Sunday, the place, on P road, on plus road, next to, okay? So, yes, I would say that. If you want to add one more for the brainstorming, learners need to use conjunctions, right, to make the letter coherent. Wait, like example, I hope you can come, but I understand if you are busy. Okay, or maybe you should come because it will be very fun. Okay, so what am I doing? I am answering the question, right? Give your news. I'm giving the news. And invite him or her to a party. I'm inviting, right? And I also add the necessary things. Okay, you only need to choose 3 things. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This is C1 level. So advanced level. So that's one of the things I like studying Delta Module 1. It can it can spark your curiosity and also capture your attention for different level learners. So for C1 it is not the same as those things, right? Because they are elementary, A1, A2, but this one is C1 level. And look at this one. This is the IELTS, similar to IELTS question. So some modern artists receive huge sums of money for the things they create, while others struggle to survive. Government should take steps to resolve this unfair situation. Okay. Well, discursive essay organization, they have already given the introduction, arguments in favor, arguments against, summary and conclusion. So you can't read this one. you can't write down this one in your answer. Language for agreeing, disagreeing, I'm in favor of, I'm against, it's believed that. Well, okay, so if I have to write this down as a C1 level learners, I would say, like, although some artists earn vast amounts of money, others barely make a living. So I need to use the complex grammar structure, right? So I will write it down. So not think as a Delta, Delta exam candidates. Think everything as a given learners levels. Okay, so learners need to use complex grammatical structures. Okay, for example, although some, right, wait, let me check that. Some modern artists, yes, okay, so some artists, because we cannot copy the whole thing, right? So you need to paraphrase, vast amounts of money, others barely make a living. So here I'm using the complex grammar structure. This is complex sentence. Okay, and what else? We can use the cohesive device. Okay, we can use the cohesive device, like on the one hand, on the one hand, on the other hand, like that. So need to use cohesive devices to link the ideas and maintain coherence. Example, on the one hand, blah blah blah, but you can't leave blah blah blah, you need to write down something. On the one hand, and on the other hand. Okay, you have to give the full sentence. Like, wait, how should I give the full sentence? Struggle to survive. So on the one hand, I would say artists make huge artists gain huge profits. On the other hand, only a few receive financial rewards, right? Okay, and as an essay, we can also add inversion, because this is a C1 level. So learners, you can add a lot of things like nominalization. It would be also okay. Or maybe embedded sentence with which clause or that clauses. I think it's also okay. And how about hatching, right? They could potentially get benefits. It may be true to some that, they can write down like that. Okay, so let's think of the ideas first. Wait, what am I talking about? Wait, where was I? Sorry. Learners need to use inversions. Yes, because they are C1. Let me check first. Wait, for the inversion, what should I say for this one? Okay, why can't we say that? Like inversion. Wait. Well, I would write down like this for inversion. Example, because it is also talking about government, right? So not only should government support be for commercial art, but also for commercial art, but also for those under privileged. Oh wait, how do we spell underprivileged? Oh my gosh, come on. Under that's also another thing we have to be aware of. Underprivileged, I know that. Wait, don't be scared. BRIVILE. Yeah, right, underprivileged artist. Okay, so not only but also. And what were I talking about? Yeah, I was also talking about using hatching, right? Use hedging to avoid making absolute statements, because in those essays, as I'm also training IELTS students, we sometimes we cannot say it is 100% sure, right? We need to hedge the sentences to have a balance and academic tone. So we need to use hedging. Okay, so example, like this suggests that, I don't say I'm sure that, okay, this suggests that, like, market is needed, right? Market for the artist is needed, or something like that. Or maybe government intervention could potentially tackle or cope with this issue. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, I have to start my class. Okay, but let me finish this here. I hope you get a lot of ideas here, and I'm here as a study partner, not as a trainer, so please don't mind if I make any mistake, and feel free to leave the comment. And in essay we also use nominalization, right? So learners need to know how to nominalize to keep the formal and academic tone. Okay, nominalize, what happened? So how can I nominalize? Let's have a look at the question again. How can I nominalize that? As a C1 level learner, okay, nominalize, yeah, it's correct, right? Okay, example, like if I were the candidate, I would say, like, yeah, government intervention, right? This is the normalization. So yeah, I would use that sentence here. I could also use this sentence here instead of saying government should intervene. Okay, government intervention. Or if you want to write down the new one, do not copy the same answer. I mean the same example. Okay, you need to give a new one. What I would like to show here is this is also the nominalization. Okay, but I don't want you to copy this. Copy the same answer from previous example. So I will give you a new one. Like like artists play a crucial role in cultural enrichment, right? Artists can artists can enrich the culture, so governments need to support them, blah blah blah, right? So we can change them into like cultural engagement, enrichment, okay, government intervention, okay, or maybe it will, oh wait, okay, wait, no, no color, okay, so it, oh wait, why please don't mind, okay, oh no, I can't, okay, so what am I thinking, like it can lead to, like government intervention can lead to, government intervention can lead to greater fairness, okay, so government intervention is the nominalization form, okay, government intervention, if government intervene, right, if we write it down in the normal way, it would be fair. If we write it in the normal way, it would be fair, but here I change it into noun form, so this is the way we nominalize. Okay, so wait, what else can we say? Well, for the time being, I have run out of idea. So as usual, I would like to give you some bonus. So you saw how I picked features that were absolutely driven by the task instructions. I mean, you know, you need to know the learner's level, okay, and another one is read the rubric question carefully. Oh, my students are waiting. Okay, so read the rubric carefully, and anything else, and also analyze the skills, analyze the skills, I mean whether it is for speaking or writing, okay, and another one is not another one, yeah, it's okay, you need to read the rubric carefully. It means you need to read the specific instructions, what they have already given, okay, because you can't repeat the answer. So everyone, best of luck, and if you found this deep dive video helpful, please like and subscribe the channel, and it truly helps me I mean the channel. So let me know in the comments below which questions you would like to ask. I'm not a professional one, I'm just a trainee sharing my tips and tricks to all of you. So if you want me to I don't know, make the other videos for the other Delta tasks, please let me know in the comments. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.